Right back at you with another one. My name is Chris.
Hey, my name is Mark.
And we are the
ISO Swish Show.
And we got a great episode today.
Yes.
We're going to talk about Cade Cunningham. Number 2 guy in high school right now. He is going to Oklahoma State. Dude is on fire.
Cowboys.
We're also going to get into the best the best handles in the NBA, and also Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf,
a.k.a. Chris Jackson.
We're going to talk about him and how he is the original Colin Kaepernick. How about the shoes, Mark?
Hey, the shoes for today, we got a Virgil Abloh original with Nike, and it's an NBA dunk, and it's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so with that said, Chris, man, are you ready?
Always ready, Mark.
Well, man, let's go.
All right, let's talk about Cade Cunningham. Now, this guy's the number 2 on ESPN's Top 100. He's the number 2 high school recruit coming out of high school for 2020. This guy is fantastic. 6'7" point guard.
Wow.
Okay, now I'm not saying he's fantastic just because he's light-skinned. Okay?
That does always happen.
Exactly. I'm saying he's fantastic.
Well, February, he's, light-skinned brothers are out in February. It's not even February.
What happens in February?
It's Black History Month.
Okay.
So, light-skinned brothers take a back seat.
Anyway.
Never mind.
This guy is 6'7". He's 6'7". He is fantastic. He will. He can definitely shoot the ball really, really well. Take you off the dribble. Hit you with that through the legs, East Bay dunk, all that kind of stuff. He's probably going to be one of the top guys in 2 years coming out,
right? Without
a doubt. If they didn't have the one and done rule still, he would probably have gone straight out of high school. He was on the U19 USA team, won the gold medal, and was the MVP. Finished with 21 points. He is literally one of the best guys in high school basketball right now. What you think about Cade?
I think about Cade. Good dude, man. He's on a great team. Mount Vernon is always ranked in the top 5 of the country.
Right.
Like you say, he's a 6'7" dude. And that's Magic Johnson-esque on the handle for the point guard. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these point guards like him, or who have that size with him,
right.
You can't begin to check them on the perimeter.
Right. Plus, he can look right over the top of the defense.
Right.
You throw a zone at him, you throw man-to-man on him, and he can look right over the top. I think this kid is – everybody will know. Matter of fact, I'm calling it right now. Right. He's going to be a one-name kid.
Wow.
You know what that means?
Like Mike or
Braun. Or like Luka. Like
Luka.
Everybody doesn't – nobody says Doncic. People just say Luka. So I think this –
Madonna. Madonna. They say Madonna.
Yeah, Madonna. No, nobody's talking about Madonna right now.
I used to like Madonna.
But his name is Cade.
You used to Vogue, didn't you? You used to Vogue? No, okay. Cade.
Cade Cunningham. Make sure you check him out. He's on the come up.
Right on. Hey, let's talk about a player from the past that we all remember and know, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, formerly known as Chris Jackson.
Chris Jackson, baby.
Played for the LSU Tigers and the Denver Nuggets. And this is a touchy issue because, back in the day, he took a stance 20-something years ago when he played for the Nuggets, and he didn't want to conform with the national anthem, and kind of prayed when they said it. And he took a lot of flack for that. He got benched and kind of eventually got blackballed out of the league, which way before his prime. Before his prime. So what are your takes on that, man?
Well, I mean, this guy played 9 years in the NBA. He was the 3rd pick in 1990. He also, at LSU, averaged 30 points a game as a freshman. Okay,
heavy numbers.
He's only 170 pounds. Yeah. Okay, dripping wet, 6'1". Yeah. Okay, this guy was flat out phenomenal. If you see Steph Curry right now, that's Chris Jackson / Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
Right.
20, 30 years ago. Okay, so this guy was flat out killing it. He comes into Denver, and he plays a couple of years. He's actually not coming out for the national anthem, or he's praying, and a reporter asked him a question like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? Right. He decides that he's going to say, hey, look, I don't to support the national anthem because of oppression, because of police brutality, because all these things very, very similar to Colin Kaepernick. And then it just blew up in his face. Okay, so they suspended him. A couple of days later, they allowed him to stand silently and pray during that time period that the national anthem was on. But as the season went on and as his career went on, he just got pushed out to the point where he was overseas in a couple of years, okay? And he could still ball. And I'm going to give you an example of why this guy can still ball. He's one of the baddest. At 50 years old, he's one of the baddest dudes in the Big Three, Ice Cube's Big Three, and he's still getting
he's
buckets.
still draining.
At 50.
That's unheard of, man.
So
that's unheard of.
It was just another example of plantation mentality. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what it is. You know, the NBA players being the slaves and the owners at that time being the plantation owners. And they said, no, this is the way we're going to go about it. And big money talks and sponsorship talks. And if they say, we don't want this guy on the team, then that guy's not going to be on the team. Okay. Now I think things have gotten a lot better.
Oh, man, I think so. But
especially, you know, we're going to talk about David Stern, Adam Silver, and how the NBA has moved into a more progressive and more liberal way. But during that time period, this guy stood for what he believed in. Just like I said last week, if you're going to stand for something, you got to stand all the way. Okay, so much respect to Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf and what he stood for. Off-white. What does that really mean? Off-white. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about that.
Kick time. Mark, tell me about the shoes, man.
Off-white is Virgil Abloh's company.
Who the heck is Virgil Abloh?
He's a young brother, great designer, has his own company. It's a foreign company. I mean, but they've collaborated with Nike and put out some great shoes, and they've sold like hotcakes.
Hotcakes.
You know, they used to say that back in the days. You've talked about hotcakes. You know, before.
Do you like waffles or hotcakes?
You know, I like waffles. But I like chocolate chip pancakes.
I'm a French toast guy myself.
Yeah, French toast.
We'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
All right. So
agree to disagree.
Virgil Abloh, Off-Whites.
Off-Whites. And today we have the latest at another collaboration. And this is the this SB Dunks. This is a Nike Dunks. SB. SB, of course, is a skateboard.
Did they forget to take the writing off the side of these?
They didn't know. This is what he does. You know, he puts this signature writing on the side. It's got Beaverton, Oregon, of course, is where Nike is. Okay. And they have the zip ties on there. And these are all Virgil Abloh Off-White staples with the zip tie.
So you keep the zip tie on there?
In the fashion world, you keep it on when you're rocking them.
Okay.
So you just go with the flow.
Just in case the police come and they want to use that to lock you up.
Right. They don't have any extra handcuffs. Gotcha. You know, they just think it's lock you down. Or you can use it. Your girl can use it in the bedroom. No. So these are the Nike Off-Whites. This is the University Red colorway. These came out in 3 colorways. Came out with the pine green, the Michigan blue and gold, and of course the yellow. I mean the gray and red UNLV colors. Man. Okay. So the question of the day, man, would you dare rock these, my man?
Absolutely, positively. No.
What?
No, because first of all, I don't like the little string thing. Well, I feel like this is like part of a bungee cord, a trampoline, or something.
The stilo.
I don't like that, and it's a different color than the actual shoe itself.
Yeah,
okay, that's
like
one.
Neon orange.
That's one. Yeah. If I gotta spend 5 minutes reading the side of a shoe, then I got problems.
Then you could be on the basketball court, and then you all of a sudden have to go hiking, man, and you're in there, man. You're in there. Like
okay.
Swimwear.
Third issue with these shoes. Now they're SB Dunks. I love SB Dunks. I love the style of SB Dunks. But these I don't really like. I don't care if it's Virgil or Virgin. I don't care. What I don't like is all the different colors and it's just too much.
It's a lot going on.
It's like too much stuff going on. I can definitely see how the young guys would love these.
Yeah.
Would love these.
Yeah. That's me. Young guys, me. That's me.
Right. I do like the fact that it's a rich level of leather.
Beautiful leather on there.
Go ahead, smell it. Yeah. Smell it.
Got the sky high on the leather, man. It's got the Off-White branding on the inside, of course, too.
Off-White branding on it. So to answer your question, no. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not down with these. So what are these now?
So these are the Nike SB Off-White Dunks.
Boom.
This was a subject brought to us by one of our viewers, Chris Hayes, a good friend of mine who went to Howard University. He wanted me to talk about the good or bad things David Stern has done for the NBA. Now, to me, David Stern was a strict cat, a disciplinarian, but he always seemed to have the league's best interests at heart. He was almost hell-bent on elevating the NBA brand. When he took over in 1984, the NBA Finals were on a tape delay and shown as late as 11:30 at night. he took a revenue of the NBA of about $154 million in 1984 to $5.5 billion in 2013. Now, if that's not an amazing feat, man, hey, I don't know what is. I remember listening to him on a news conference after that famous brawl at the Palace involving the Detroit Pistons and the Indiana Pacers. A reporter asked him what was the vote on handing down the suspensions in this case, and David Stern replied, "It was unanimous, 1-0. In other words, no one else had a say in this. It was his job, and it was his job alone to make that decision." David Stern altered the NBA in ways that seemed impossible in the mid-'80s, creating lucrative TV deals and corporate sponsorships, a global audience, and a marketplace of superstars, starting with Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and continuing on with Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James. That, my friends, is mark my word.
All right, right back at you. Let's talk about the top 3 handles. How you do the handles, Mark?
Oh man,
how you do the handles?
What I used to do, I used to bring it out and behind the back. When they reach, I come back.
We're not talking about cooking, Mark. We're talking about basketball.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Okay, look.
We're gonna do a cooking segment on the show. We
will never do a cooking segment on this show. I'm just letting everybody know that right now. Pipe dreams. Okay, fantasy. Anyway, handles.
Right.
Who are the top 3 guys for handles in the league? So I'm gonna give you my number 3.
Okay.
Number 3 right now is the young fella, Ice Trae Young from the Atlanta Hawks. This guy is unbelievable with his handles, and he can go both ways, through the legs, hit you with the trickeration all the time. All the time.
New word.
Okay, through the legs, the nutmegs, the step backs, the side steps, the whole deal. Yeah. Every word that you want to use, this guy's got it. And it's not because he's light skinned.
And plus he looks like one of the DeBarge dudes. He
probably
does sing.
He does look like a DeBarge dude.
He's probably singing to you.
Right. He does look like a DeBarge dude.
Got you. Woo, got you. That's probably he's doing when he crosses.
Yeah, it's probably.
Is that DeBarge song?
That's it. Anyway,
I used to know all the DeBarge songs.
Number two.
All right.
Let's go with another one. Steph Curry.
Lighter than light.
What do you think about Steph Curry and his handles?
Steph Curry, man. He's got the whole package. Pause. And he can cross you up, and he of course hit the jumper from 30 feet plus. But he's got silky slick moves, man. For what is it, like 6'3", I guess 6'3".
Man, if Steph Curry is 6'3", man, I'm 7 feet tall.
Yeah,
okay,
I think they list him. I think they list him at 6'3".
Right, he's not that tall.
He's got great handle, man. He's all the way in with his handle, man. He made plenty. He made CP3 fall in one of the videos we showed a couple weeks ago. Dude's just nice.
He's nice. Okay, number 1 gotta be Mr. Layup Package, the man, the myth, Kyrie Irving, without a doubt. Now I went and I asked a couple of my basketball aficionados, these guys that know what they're talking about. That's not a word. Aficionado.
Right.
For some reason I have a hard time saying that word.
That's a tough word, man.
Like statistics.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Or Czechoslovakia. That's a tough word.
Say it again.
Czechoslovakia.
Hey, what was the term you?
Dobobachenia.
Dobobachenia.
Yeah, that means
stands for what? What does that mean?
It's in Ukrainian word for how you doing, I think.
Right.
Dobobachenia.
ISO Swish fam.
Right.
Dobobachenia.
Now you know.
Anyway, back to Kyrie.
Right.
Kyrie is the slickest handles in the league.
Without a doubt, man.
Bar none. I know he's hurt right now, a little shoulder injury or whatever the case may be.
Suspect shoulder injury.
Very suspect. I think he's waiting for Cade to come get on that horse and ride him out till for 2021. But with that being said, love Kyrie's handles. I love his layup package. Inside, outside, left hand, right hand, spin moves, all of that. He's got it. And those are our top 3.
That's the top 3. Plus, Kyrie got a great shoe line, too. Yeah.
Kyrie has an unbelievable shoe line.
Yes.
Unbelievable shoe line. So we got Trae Young, number 3. Right. Steph Curry, number 2. And then Kyrie number 1. And I'm gonna just slide Kemba Walker in there somewhere. But because his handle is super nice.
It's like an honorable mention. I got honorable mention myself, and that's Ish Smith from the Washington Wizards.
Okay.
He puts it on your face.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
And he got a nice bush from the 70s,
There's not one person on the Washington Wizards right now I'm putting on any list. Okay. Not one.
I'm telling you, man, that bench mob from the Wizards, man, is wicked. Ask my Rick Wooten, Scott Lowry, all the Wizards fans out there.
All the 3 Wizards fans.
All 3 of us, man.
All those 3 Wizards fans. Good luck to you guys. Okay, welcome to the lottery.
All right, thank you guys for checking us out. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We love to hear your feedback. We thrive off of that. We said it before, but we live it, love it, and learn it. Is that right?
That's really great. That's really
great.
Make sure you hit us up on Instagram as well at the ISO Swish Show. That's the ISO Swish Show.
We'd like to also shout out, my fault. We're going to shout out the Cookieware who gave us this shirt.
Cool shirt.
My girl
It's
Michelle.
it's getting me hungry.
Yeah, it's definitely a great band. They're over in Hyattsville. You can check her out on IG. And also my man Big Sleep.
Big
from
Sleep.
CMG. We love you, baby. Big Sleep and CMG bosses at CMG Entertainment. Make sure you guys check them out on Instagram as well.
Right on. Maryland Bells. I love all the Maryland Bells.
we love you guys.
My girl Tangi Watson. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep giving these girls all the basketball lessons. Do whatever you got to do. Love it. Love it,
man.
without a doubt.
Right on.
Well, look here. My name is Chris.
Hey, my name is Mark.
And we're the ISO
Swish Show,
and we are out.
Pop.
You got your makeup on?
Yo, gotta check. Make sure my hat's on straight. If the hat's on straight, you can't go be late.
I should bring one of those little brushes.
I have one.
You going that way?
I have to go this way.
Oh, my gosh. How long we been sitting here?
Hold up, 1 second. Right on. Hold up, 1 second. Okay.
That's what happened.
I'm gonna get the shine off my head. See, you got this. You got me. Yeah, this is silk. Oh yeah, hello, ladies, hello. Oh no, over there. No, better not do that. They probably think that dude blind. He can't see. I'm like, how you all done?
You notice I'm being quiet right now, right? Okay.